Well, I worked my way up. I taught in classrooms mainly for a lot of years, um, which was important to me, but then I started to be a manager in school. And I did enjoy managing because it's about seeing the school as a much bigger, it's almost like conducting an orchestra and moving the whole thing forwards, not just in your classroom, and working with people and bringing them together and developing them and respecting that there are different ideas and you can learn from other people and all of that. I really enjoyed doing that. A number of staff actually said to me that they felt that I had helped them change the way they were in school and how they thought about things in a way that they really felt had moved them on and developed them. And people said when I'd left, and I think this is interesting, when I'd left that I was a big miss, and they hadn't noticed what I did when I was there until I'd gone, and that's because I just did it very quietly and about who I am. There was a student in school recently, and I've been working with a little girl, trying to get her to actually eat her food, and she came to me afterwards and she said, "It was really interesting watching what you did. I learnt a lot from watching what you did." And what I do, I just do in what's called intuitively. I just do it because I think that's the best for the child. It's not that I've been told by the government this is the way to manage behaviour. And that's just how I believe it should be done, and it's always worked. In schools, you've got to have a planned lesson and this is what you are going to do. But I like having a framework of what I'm going to do and then the children helping to develop that themselves with me. I just got very tired and jaded at the continual change, so you never were able to consolidate what was happening. And each time a change came along, it was like teachers are not doing this well enough or schools are not doing that well enough. And by doing something like that, you really just erode somebody's motivation, because you just think, well, actually, yes, I got that sorted, and then the next thing comes along, and it changed so many times. I think the only times that I haven't felt wholly 100% upbeat was when I've worked with some very difficult people who have been bullies, and that's a horrible situation to work in, where you know that you're going to be undermined, that because you're an open and honest person and you believe that other people will be open and honest, and then you learn that they're not, and they're actually quite manipulative, and that's hard to deal with. But then I suppose my stubbornness comes through, and I just think, well, I'm going to continue being who I am, and I'm not going to bend to the bully, because that's what often happens, that people are frightened and then they just side with the bully in order not to be bullied themselves. I'm no different in school as I am with my friends, as I'm out, if I'm in a meeting, if I'm out walking with the dogs. I'm exactly the same person, whatever setting I'm in. I'm Verity. Truth by nature and by name, I think. I've been a teacher now for nearly 40 years, and every time I've walked into that classroom, it's been a positive experience. Each day I know something good's going to happen in the classroom, and the good things happen to me and to the children there.